Hey, welcome to Nerd Chapel. Today we have our final entry for 42, Discovering Faith Through Fandom. My name is Eric Anderson. This entry was written by my co-author, Nathan Marchand. Hope you're ready to be dared. Day 42, I Dare You to Do Better, by Nathan Marchand. Whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Matthew 10:39. You like being the only genius-level repeat offender in the Midwest? Asked Captain Pike. Maybe I love it, replied James T. Kirk, still bloodied from the barroom brawl Pike rescued him from. So your dad dies and you can settle for something less than an ordinary life, but you feel like you were meant for something better, something special. Enlist in Starfleet. Kirk laughed at him. Pike told Kirk he could become an officer in 4 years and have his own ship in 8, but he wouldn't listen. So Pike stood to leave. Your father was captain of a starship for 12 minutes. I dare you to do better. He walked out, telling him the shuttle with new recruits left in the morning. Kirk then rode a motorcycle out to where a starship was being constructed. He saw what he could have. A destiny, a purpose. So he went to the shuttle yard, walked up to Pike and said, 4 years, I'll do it in 3. These scenes from the 2009 Star Trek film show a young Kirk with much potential, but no direction. He was apathetic, willing to settle for an aimless life of carousing and troublemaking, until Captain Pike reminded him he could do better. He goes on to save Earth from a dastardly Romulan by the end of the film. In Matthew 10, Jesus sent his 12 disciples out to minister to nearby villages. He gave them many instructions. They would do great works, but they would also face opposition and persecution. However, he promised they would be empowered by their faith for the tasks at hand. It culminated with Jesus saying, whoever finds his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. It's the most frequent saying of Jesus recorded in the Gospels. Jesus isn't talking about dying for the sake of the gospel. I think it's also about finding your purpose. Our lives belong to God. Before we fully dedicated ourselves, our lives were like Kirk's menial. But once we chose to follow Christ, he not only gave us salvation, he gave us a purpose. To use our talents and gifts to serve and glorify him. Once Kirk decided to join Starfleet, he had a purpose in life, a mission. Read the Great Commission in Matthew 28, verses 16 to 20. That's our mission. We are more than sinners saved by grace. We are saints with a mission. We are officers in the Lord's army. The last 42 days you've been reading this devotional, you have been part of God's preparation and training to use you for his good purposes. It's one reason why we wrote this book. Now, go fight the good fight. 1 Timothy 6:12. Quest of the day. First, read Matthew 28, verses 16 through 20, and Acts 1, verses 1 through 11. Next, pray for God to reveal to you a specific cause he wants you to be involved in. Could be helping the homeless, could be serving at your church on the tech team, could be a lot of things. It should be something you are passionate about. Find ways to get involved with it. If you already are, do it wholeheartedly. All right, and that's the last entry from 42, Discovering Faith Through Fandom. So, keep up with us. There'll be more videos in the future, and come follow Nerd Chapel on Facebook, Instagram. If you like what you're seeing, and especially if you want to support our work out at conventions, check out our Patreon. That's our monthly fundraising deal, and it is a wonderful thing. I send out a newsletter each month, and I'm working on ways of bettering it. So come on and check out our Patreon.